Welcome everybody. I'm going to talk to you about GCSE Art and Design. Sorry, I'm just letting people in as they come. We're a very well subscribed subject at Key Stage 4. We get really good results every year. The students that choose to do art and design are really dedicated and they work incredibly hard to get their best possible results. The qualification is split into two sections. There's 60% of it is judged on your coursework, and you'll do 3 coursework projects. You'll do 2 in year 10 and 1 in year 11 up to Christmas. And those will include doing some clay work, doing some printing, doing lots of drawing, lots of designing, presenting in your sketchbooks, and really doing a lot more in-depth investigation into different artists and using lots of materials and techniques that you haven't used before. So as I say, that runs all the way up to Christmas of year 11, that coursework, and then that's taken in and that's marked by myself and the team in art and design. And then you start your externally set practical exam straight after Christmas in year 11. Now that's not a written exam, it's a practical exam, and you have January and February to prepare for it. So you do all of your research and your development work and your drawing and your designing of your final piece. And then you have an exam set time to complete that final piece. And that's the part that I'm not allowed to help you with. So you can start it beforehand, but you will have a particular amount of time. It's 10 hours, so it's 2 full days. Obviously you have your normal breaks and your normal lunch times, but you have 2 5-hour sessions to complete your finished product in that practical exam. I can help you beforehand and I can help you after, but I just can't help you during that those 2 5-hour sessions. So and we find that by the time you get to those sessions, you're really confident and you're really keen to have that time to be able to work independently and create something that you've really chosen to do. You will have chosen what to look at, you will have chosen what to draw, you will have chosen the materials that you want to use, and you will have had loads of time to practice that before you come to those sessions where you have to work independently. That then counts for 40% of your grade, and then we mark that internally, and then a moderator, an examiner, comes in and asks for a sample of our students' work. So not everybody will get chosen. It's usually about 15 students that get chosen, and that examiner will look at those students just to check that we've got all the marks correct. Okay, and in the time that I've been at Copley, which is nearly 20 years, we have never had to have a remark. So we're always really accurate with our marks and our grades up to this point, obviously. We do want to make sure, if you're thinking of choosing art, that you understand that it is it's a subject where you are expected to do work at home as well as at school. You will get homeworks each week, and those homeworks will be practical. So you will need to be organised and make sure you've taken the materials and work home with you that you need to use to do that work. There's also opportunity if you struggle to find a space to work at home where you can stay after school and do that work after school in period 6. We're always open in the art department, and as long as I'm there or as long as another teacher's there, you can come down there and do some extra work. We're a really inclusive environment, and we really want you to do your absolute best in this practical subject. And the way that you get better and more confident in this subject is by practice and time. So we're really keen to give you the opportunity to spend as much time in the art department as physically we can make happen for you. Yes, there will be drawing to do for each one of your projects. It does, it is a big part of the course, but if drawing is a weakness and you like all the other aspects of art more, so the practical making aspects of art more, then please don't think of that as a reason not to take the subject. your teachers are there to support you with any of the bits of the subject that you find a little bit more difficult. So as you can see on the slide, I've pretty much talked through what's on the slide in front of you. You'll be researching different artists and craftspeople and designers. You'll be drawing and taking your own photographs. You'll be experimenting with a wide range of materials and techniques, and you'll be making a final piece and writing comments and explanations about your work. Those 4 sections there are the 4 sections that you will be marked on. There are assessment objectives. So you'll be marked equally on all of those sections. So your final piece is not worth more than any of the other elements that you do in the subject. So your research is worth as much as your final piece. Your drawing is worth as much as your research. So it's quite an evenly balanced way of marking your work. You'll use a wide range of materials to create your own work. You'll be asked to use and experiment with them quite a lot during year 10, and then year 11 you'll have a little bit more freedom to choose the materials you like to use and you're more confident with. Art and design can support the study of English and ICT, media, drama, 3D design and textiles, as well as having connections to sciences and maths. Career pathways include TV and film, graphics, product design, designing things like cars and phones and clothes. Every single thing that you own or is in your house is designed by an artist. So I think you just have to keep that in your mind if you're thinking about where this might lead you to in a career. I have to say, one of the biggest and fastest growing areas of employment in the Northwest is media and television, and they like you to have an artistic GCSE or an artistic strand of qualifications to go into media and TV. So that's always a good thing to know with Media City on our doorsteps. If you're thinking about going into architecture or ICT, game design or animation, fashion or advertising, media or marketing, again, GCSE Art and Design will be a real plus in any of those areas. You'll develop your independent skills, you'll develop your organisation skills, you'll develop your creative thought processes as you go through this GCSE. It's about making you think slightly differently around a problem, and employers are also looking for that in the kind of test that you do when you go and apply for a job. Quite a lot of things are around the creative thinking process, so this will also help you with that. I hope that has given you a little bit of an insight. What I would say to you is, it's really important for you to come along to the art department and look at some GCSE work that we've got. We've got a lot of work there. And I'm really happy to spend some time with you over a lunchtime or after school, showing you GCSE sketchbooks, showing you final pieces, so you can see the quality and the extent of work that we expect in this GCSE. I look forward to seeing you next year if you choose to take it. But please, like I say, come down and have a look at the work, and we'll show you some during your lessons as well over the next few weeks. But please come down if you want to have a look at some GCSE sketchbooks. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If there's any questions, could you let me know in the chat or put your hands up? That would be brilliant. Okay, it doesn't sound like there's any questions, so I'll end the meeting there, and I might see some of you in textiles, which I'm going to do next, and I might see some of you in 3D design, which comes after that. Oh, Faith's got a question. Hold on. Let's have a look in the conversation. Let's have a look in the chats. Okay, I've got a question. Would I improve in art? Absolutely, you would, because you'd be doing it more times a week than you do it now. So you'd have 3 lessons a fortnight. And with that practice and with that consistent effort, your skills would definitely improve. Excellent. Thank you very much. Faith, you had a question. Do you want to put it in the chat? And I'll try and answer it for you. I don't know whether you're still there. Faith, if you can still hear me, I can't, I haven't seen your question, but if you want to come and find me tomorrow at school and ask me a question, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'll end now because there's another one starting. So thank you very much, everybody. Oh, Faith, what is 3D art and design all about? Oh, if you come to the 3D art one, Faith, I'll talk to you about it there. Okay, right. I'm going to have to go because I'm going to do textiles next. So I'll see some of you there. If not, come and find me in school if you've got any other questions. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye-bye.